It is the Robot in Disguise universe. Legacy United Strongarm. Yes! This is a brand new kind of retool, repaint, remold of Elita 1, but it is Strongarm. But that's not all we have, because this is a versus review, and I have the Warrior class Strongarm from Robots in Disguise, though I'm not sure I just got this loose. And from a store, it may actually be the Takara version, even though it's missing its circular Autobot symbol. But I'm going to put these two up against each other. I'm Captain Kyle. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a longtime watcher, thanks for your support, and please enjoy. So I'm going to put these guys up against each other, and you can tell me in the comments which you think is better. Is it the new Legacy United or the Warrior class? Be right back. All right, so I'm gonna break this one out of the box first, which means breaking out the trusty knife and slicing the bottom, and very carefully and delicately opening the box, taking out this figure, and getting rid of this shitty piece of paper. It comes with instructions. It comes with the figure outside of the packaging, but still kind of restrained like Hannibal Lecter. And it has this nice little packet of, I've given up on anything narcotics, accessories, no doubt. Probably the gun in this nice Autobot paper, which indeed is the gun right there, and the light bar, which we'll put on in a moment, and probably never remove again. But as she is still her package, let's snip her out and take a look at this by the book Autobot. There she is with her weapon, and the light bar will stick on her back where it belongs. And get this crap off my table. So Strongarm was a fun character in the Robots in Disguise cartoon, which I did watch all of. And I may actually break out some more from that line to review soon. I have some neat ones. But she's a nice looking figure. A superficial resemblance to her mold mother, Elita 1, but definitely has the Strongarm look. And definitely is susceptible to centrifugal force. So let's move her slowly so you can take a look at every bit. Doesn't have a ton of kibble on the back. I mean, she's got the hood and the top of the car, but it compacts nicely. She's got her gun for blasting some of these wacky looking escapees that escaped from the prison ship. So a nice looking figure. Let's go through some posability. And from her shoulders to her feet, she is about 5 1/4 inches. Now her feet, she has some really rockin' ankle swivels rather, so she can go into quite the dynamic pose. Now, she can't quite do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme. The shape of the legs and the joints allow her to come close, but no cigar. But she can kick pretty high forwards. Backwards, she runs into some kibble, but she can do a side kick. That's decent. And if she really wants to do a high side kick, she could use both legs. Bends at the knee. She does have some swivel. She can swivel out to the side, not really inward that much, so not full swiveling. She can twist at the waist all the way around very nicely. Now the arms here, because of these shoulders, they can go all the way around, but you gotta kind of move out the shoulder. So that's a little bit of a minus, but she can bend at the elbow. She can swivel all the way. She's got a nice swivel there. She can go forward. Can't really go, well, she can go out to the side somewhat, but then she boxes her own ears. But she can go pretty high with her aim. The head can turn from side to side, but unless you pull out, nope, even with that, because of the joint and the hinge back here, she can only turn from side to side. She can't be fully possessed like the Exorcist. So it doesn't spin all the way around. But overall, a nice looking figure. Now let's take a look at the Warrior class, who's a little bit more thick. And this is a fine looking bot as well. Oddly has a blast effect coming out of her rifle that is permanently there. Let's take that off for a minute. Now this is a much more simple transformer, but let's see. She can do, though, a full Jean-Claude Van Damme, roll back and forth if she needs to, kicks forward, kicks back pretty well, kicks to the side, bends at the knee, has a nice point there for gouging into someone's crotch, and can actually swivel all the way around. So there's some bonuses to this one. Can also twist at the waist all the way around. Now the arms here, they can go all the way around. It's just a little bit of wiggling to get around some of the kibble. It goes straight, bend at the elbow, can swivel at the elbow all the way around. The head itself can go all the way around, so a little more posability, believe it or not, in this warrior class. Now this one, from her tips on her back, is about 5¼ inches. So side by side, they're about the same size. Little more detailing on the Legacy one, but still very similar faces. Now this one again is missing the little round sticker that should be there, I believe, if this is the Takara one. That has the Autobot symbol and the code that you can scan. This Strongarm has the very small Autobot symbol on her chest, right between her memory plates. But yeah, very cool looking versions of this character. The gun for the warrior class is a bit bigger, but the kibble is a little uglier on the back of the warrior class than of the Legacy class. All right, very cool bots. Let us transform. So there is Strongarm in her police pickup mode, though it doesn't quite look as much like a pickup truck as kind of like some kind of weird El Camino style. I don't know, it's weird. But it's a vehicle that has red lights on top, or police lights on top, blue and red. Weapon storage you can put on the side. I do kind of wish you had 2 guns, so you could put one on each side. Has the same kind of foot type thing as Alita, but overall a nice looking little truckish vehicle. Time for the roll test. Not the best rolling. You roll too fast and she skids out. Roll too slow and she's slow. I mean, not horrible, but I have seen better. Now when you look at the bottom, you can see her head right there, so it's a little obvious. And she is about 4 inches long in this vehicle mode. So nice. Again, the asymmetrical weaponry kind of annoys me, but overall a nice figure. All right, time for the warrior class. So there is warrior class Strongarm in her vehicle mode. The reason I suspect it's the Takara one is the shiny grille in the front with the Autobot symbol, but I mean, it could be from Combiner line. I don't know. They could be Takara, but regardless, this is Strongarm and she looks good. She's got her light bar built in. Weapon storage is on the top. Definitely looks a little bit more like a pickup truck, though with one of those covers that people use who never actually use their pickup truck for pickup trucking. Roll test. Again, if you go too fast, it tends to skid. Too slow. So neither of them roll the best, but again, I've seen worse. And if you hold it, it can roll. But taking a look at the deco, I mean, you can see the hood, very similar deco there. There's some blue stripes up here that are not present on this one. And the back is kind of an homage to this one there. I didn't show on the bottom. You can see her face, so that's almost an homage, though her head's a little bit smaller, even though they're equal in height. Now, this one is about 5¼ inches long, so the older one is bigger, and there's a little more color in the front with the silver and the blue headlights, whereas this is all black. Maybe supposed to be a little more realistic, but Robots in Disguise was semi-unrealistic in some ways, especially with Sideswipe and Windblade getting kinda. Anyway, watch the series if you haven't. But both cool versions of the character. I'll put links to both of these. This probably goes for anywhere from 15 to 25 bucks on eBay. This one is your deluxe, so 25 bucks on various sites. Again, I'll put links to both of them in the description. Very cool, very fun vehicles. And you get to tell me in the description which one you think is better. I think they both have pluses and minuses. But you tell me your thoughts. And while you're debating about which police vehicle is better, take a look at this video over here, which is another police vehicle known as Chase from the Rescue Bots universe. And I do hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I enjoy making them. If you're enjoying this content, by all means, feel free to subscribe. Most of all, as always, I'd like you to have fun and good hunting.